Greetings, fellow starseeds, and those with the awareness of that which is to be known as a galactic self, not to be of this earthly origin, and more. And everybody else, welcome. A topic that flared up over and over and over that I try to sum up as best as I can with the expertise that I have in the field. And it's the sleeping paralysis and the fear factors that come along with this. Let's remove the layers of the filters of the human control and the faked abductions of people. Let's get into the real deal, whether it's an abduction as in visitation, checkup, contact, or you just stepping into your own astral dynamics. Here's what happens. When you in your body and you're fully conscious and you somewhat with your regular awareness are in your body, you control the vessel, simply. When you not really in your body, that's when accidents happen in the world. Let's say you're running somewhere and you're tripping. You are mind-wise not 100% in your body and you're falling. You're not in control of your vessel, at least not 100%. So, what happens to people that are in bed? Real simple. You have the awareness that you can see yourself in bed, either from the outside of the vessel or of the inside, depending on where you are in, how can I put it, your astral state. So let's say that's your body, you're in your body, and when you, let's say, you tether out like this, and you're in your body with your head, you're laying there and you feel paralyzed and you're scared because you don't know the modality of what that means. You're not fully in your body, you're not fully integrated, you're not interfaced. Conscious interface, body interface needs to be one in order for this to be 100%. Some people are floating outside of their body, they're on the ceiling and they're stuck. They see themselves, they can't move, they're scared. So I say to you, nothing to worry. What you need to do is find a modality, first of all, if you don't like that in between situation. It's like having a diving suit, halfway diving and not. You wake yourself up. Make it uncomfortable to the point where it's like in a nightmare. If you don't like the scenario, like you get up. You just stop the program. Everybody has the capacity to do so. So first I'll explain to you about your astral dynamics. If you want not to experience that, learn astral travel. There's a book, I think it's called Beyond the Body, or Experience Beyond the Body by William Buhlman, Buhlman. Talks about OBEs, professional. This is like the book for OBE, outer body experience. And there's another book, I don't know the author, but it's called Astral Dynamics. Check that out also. See how stuff works in the astral realm. So here's the deal if you want to do astral projection and professionally. First of all, the naturals, they do it every night. It's now how you develop the awareness. So what you can do is it's called sleep deprivation. You go to bed, let's say between 9 and 10. You set the clock for 1. You wake up at 1 o'clock. You stay up 2 hours. It's like a project when you do it. Make sure you do it on the weekend. 2 hours. If you can longer, stay up for 3 hours. Like exhaust your vessel. That's the best. And then after, let's say, preferably 3 hours, you go back to bed. You lay on your back and put your arms to the side. Make sure you're comfortable, temperature, your body, everything is comfortable for you. And then you close your eyes. What will happen now is, and this is where these dynamics come in, your body will fall asleep faster than your conscious can synchronize with the falling asleep state. And before you know it, you're out of your body. Best way. And then explore, experience, tryouts, train yourself. That's the training program. Real simple. It's called sleep deprivation. I hope you understood how I explain how that works. And when you do that, you won't get stuck. See, the problem with sleeping paralysis is that your vessel is exhausted. Your mind is also exhausted. You're not really synchronized in the modality of going to sleep or waking up. So what happens is you're half in and half out, and that can be all day. Let's say you have a day or had a day where everything just goes wrong. Well, you're half in. You're not really fully in. You're not fully integrated. So the thoughts that you bring in, the ideas, the manifestation skills, abundance, everything is corrupted because your file or the download for the application bodysuit is not fully in. So you want to be fully aware and present in the moment with the body from the moment you get up. So a good night's rest, good night's sleep, good dreams, and a well-rested vessel enable you without any alert signals to leave your body. So sleeping paralysis is caused by you having not control over, letting the conscious go from the body. Second part is when your visitors come, and what they do is they do, medical interdimensional surgery teams or checkups on you, and you have a fear factor in you that you're not ready to fully, with awareness, meet your visitors. They will paralyze your body for your own protection because you would kick at them, you would scream, you would fight, you won't get on the bed that they use for checkup, which is not against you, which is for you. I learned that procedure it's like you go to the doctor medical checkup, like get used to going to the dentist, which I never could because of these scenarios when I was younger. Now I know I'm going to the dentist, I'm preparing myself with the awareness, sitting on a chair, a guy in a suit, probably glasses, and a syringe is coming at me, or a tool. All of this strikes fear in your heart because you think you're losing control over your pain modalities, your mojo, and your vessel. But the same thing is on the ships. Translates to a lot of people with hospitals or dentists have a fear. That means you have a fear of visitations and you have a fear of pickup naturally. So they paralyze you to protect you, that you won't use your vessel to kick at them or hurt yourself when you get into these bed systems. Sometimes we wake up with bruises because we connect the mind reality with the body reality down here, and then we hurt ourselves because we are not aware of how to use that. So these were the few tips that I gave you to enhance the quality of sleep. Be relaxed, be prepared, know what you're doing, and if you feel paralyzed, the first thing you have to do is get out of your fear state, observe the situation, and learn to get modalities of the functionality and the motor skills of your body back, and you'll be fine. So there's nothing to worry about. You're never in danger. You're protected. It's all good. Nobody's coming at you. Only yourself. So this modality should help you to teach yourself. I gave you the books, the idea, and hope that answered a lot of questions. Sleeping paralysis is when the spirit is not fully integrated in the body and you can't really run the vessel. It's like you got your car running and you're trying to reach your car from the porch and you're not really in control. So have the awareness where your car is, your vessel, have the awareness where your conscious is, and integrate that. And it's a feeling. I can't describe to you how it's done. You know when you're there and you know when you're not there. Major thing is, do not be in fear. Be out of fear. Be the neutral and ultimate observer of the situation, and then the downloads can take place and you learn a whole lot. So go within, listen to yourself, be in a calm and blissful state, be at peace, and you be the astral traveler galore like crazy. And maybe no more sleeping paralysis for you because you know now how this works. This is Arcturus Ra signing off. Thank you, and I see you most definitely on the flip side.